Renita Bonadies. Did I say that right? Bonadies. Thank you for joining us.
This is my fourth meeting that I've attended, and I've watched the progression of attendance by the parents and community. First, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that according to your own bylaws in code PO0167.3, it states that each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 5 minutes duration. Anything less is a violation of your bylaws. So limiting us to 3 minutes is a violation of the bylaws that exist. It seems that the board hides behind an unwritten rule that they're allowed to refuse to interact with the public during these meetings. Can you please point out to me in your bylaws or in the Open Meeting Act that tells you specifically that you have that right to not interact with us during these meetings? Also, per your bylaws, responsibilities of the superintendent, section 1000, code PO 1230, letter K, states, work cooperatively with parents and community groups concerned with programs in the schools. I've heard at prior meetings and seen multiple Facebook messages about requesting special meetings and for the mask mandate to be put on the agenda, yet it does not happen. Is the board not to hold him accountable to doing his job? Ignoring a request should not be an option. The people are the bosses here, not the school board or the superintendent. Our taxes pay for everything you oversee and your salaries, and the children certainly do not belong to you. As far as mask mandates, which you act as though you have no choice in, I attended a meeting in our township on Wednesday. The commissioner stated that the school boards are responsible to make the decisions about the mask mandates, not the health department, as they have no such mandate to enforce. It seems the board is using the health department to abuse the children with these mask mandates. There is nothing in the bylaws that gives this superintendent or the board the right to put out any medical mandate for the children, the staff, or bus drivers. You can suggest it, but you cannot mandate it. You owe it to the parents and the people of this community to give them a voice and a chance to interact with you. The board members and the superintendent, you need open dialogue or this will only get worse. It really is your choice. Stand up or resign and let those willing to make these difficult decisions and discussions with the parents and community take your place. The board is no place to be a coward. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry, folks. I'm having a hard time reading. Joseph?
Same last name.
Okay. I apologize, sir. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you. Joseph Bonadies. Slightly different topic, but related to the cooperation of the whole. On September 29th, the National School Board Association wrote a 6-page letter to the Attorney General of the United States, basically saying that the public is a domestic terrorist organization and needs to be brought under control by, the FBI, the Post Office, the Secret Service, the Homeland Security, and is a national threat, as well as invoking the Counterterrorism Division to come back. That was on a Wednesday. 2 business days later, Monday morning, the Attorney General then says that everybody across the country needs to cooperate with the FBI to interact with federal, state, local, tribal, et cetera, and set up meetings to interact on this topic so that the patriots, I would call them, are brought under control. Obviously, the National School Board Association went a little far and then got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and they issued a full retraction on October 22nd, where they regret that they did that. And even they then said, we deeply value not only the work of our local school board that makes important contributions, but also the voices of parents who should and must be heard when it comes to discussions about their children. In the midst of that Attorney General communication, he wants everybody to talk to all the sheriffs, et cetera. I will call the sheriff and say if he gets contacted on this, he need not cooperate, and it is ridiculous. I would like a reaction from you guys that says we rebuke the concept of these folks, and even these folks being domestic terrorists. The concept of segregation also detests me. The entire state of Pennsylvania has left the National School Board Association over this issue. Michigan hasn't, of course, done that, but you can drop yourself out of the Michigan School Board Association if they refuse to take a position on this. Thank you.
Thank you.